Hello, my name is Rechelle and I am the Marketing Officer at American Riviera Bank. And I am here today as part of the American Bankers Association's Teach Children to Save program. Now normally this time of year we'd be going out to the schools and doing presentations, but since we can't do that, we're taking everything online because we think that learning about saving is too important to skip. Now today we're going to talk about spending and saving. But before we do that, I'd like to see who we have joining us today. So if you could go ahead and put your first name in the comments, then I can see you. Okay, so normally for this activity, we would be using small groups. So if you have siblings around, or if mom or dad or another adult is there to help you, you can work with them. If not, don't worry about it. We'll just continue and do this as a group. So I'm going to read you some situation cards, and you're going to think about it, or if you have someone with you, go ahead and discuss it. There are no wrong answers here, so be honest and pick the thing that you would do, not the thing that you think I want you to say, because life is full of choices and only you can decide what's best for you. So if you downloaded the Our Groups Choices worksheet from the website, let's go ahead and get that out now. If you didn't download it yet, no worries, you can just follow along. If you want to download it later, you can visit our website at www.americanrivierabank.com/TCTS. That's americanrivierabank.com/TCTS. Okay, so here's our first situation. It is the beginning of summer and you just celebrated your birthday. You got $50 in cash as gifts. Do you keep it at home or put it in your bank account? Write down your choice in the first column right here where it says choice 1. So you can put home or you can put bank in there. And when you're done, go ahead and type it into the comments so I can see what you've put also. Okay. So some of you may have decided to keep the $50 at home so you'd have it on hand just in case you need it. And others of you may have decided to put it in the bank for safekeeping or to earn more money. Since I work at a bank, I'm going to put my $50 in the bank. So I wrote bank next to number 1 for my first choice. Now, whether you kept it in the bank or you still have the $50 at home, we all have $50, right? So let's go ahead and add $50 in the Now We Have column. So my worksheet looks like this. Now, let's go ahead and read the next one. The weekend is coming up. Do you dog sit for your neighbors and earn $30 or go with a friend to the lake? Think about that for a moment or discuss it with someone nearby, and then write your answer in the choice column next to number 2. So you're either going to write dog sit or you're going to write lake. Think about that for a moment. Okay, now I love water skiing. and I am more of a cat person than I am a dog person. So for this one, I'd probably choose to go to the lake. If you chose lake, you still have $50. So go ahead and write $50 in the Now We Have column for number 2. So it would look like this if you went to the lake. Okay. If though you decided to earn $30 by dog sitting, you can add that $30 to your $50, which means that your Now We Have should say $80. Write that in your Now We Have column. Okay, let's do another. It is a hot and sunny Saturday. Do you pull weeds in your grandpa's garden for $20 or go to a friend's house to swim in his pool? Think about that for a moment. Then write your answer in the choice column for number 3. So if you're going to earn $20 in Grandpa's garden, you can just put weeds. If you were going to go and swim in the pool, you can put swim. Well, I didn't make any money dog sitting, so I think I might skip going swimming this time and help out my grandpa. You may have skipped the lake last time and you really want to go swimming, which is fine. If you helped out grandpa, you can add $20 like I am, which means I had 50, but I'm adding 20, so I now have 70. But if you went swimming and didn't earn any money, you still have the same amount that you had before. So go ahead and write your new total in the Now We Have column. This is what mine looks like, but yours might look different. Okay, let's do the next one. It is a nice afternoon. Do you ride bikes to the Little League field to watch a game? Or do you go to the movies with friends and spend $15 on a ticket and some snacks? Think about that one. What would you do? Well, this one was really easy for me because I love riding bikes and I love baseball even more. So I would go to the baseball game. So I'm going to write that in my choice column. Now, you may not like riding bikes, or maybe you don't like baseball. So you may have chosen to go to the movies with your friends. If you chose movies, you need to subtract $15 from your total and write down your new amount in the Now We Have column. Since I went and watched the baseball game, it didn't cost me any money. I still have the same amount as I did for number 3. So mine looks like this. All right, let's do number 5. Your favorite video game series just came out with a new release. You can buy it for $50, or you can wait a month and get a used copy. What is your choice? So this one was pretty easy for me also because I am not a big fan of video games, so I would wait. But you may play lots of games, in which case you may have chosen to buy it new. If you chose to buy it new, you need to subtract $50 from what you have left and put that new total in the Now We Have column for number 5. Since I didn't spend any money, I waited, my amount's just gonna stay the same. But yours may be different than mine depending on your choices. Okay, one last one. A local club is sponsoring a trip to an amusement park. All your friends are going. It costs $50 to reserve your spot. Do you have enough money to go? Or do you have to tell your friends that you can't? Well, it looks like I still have enough money to go. How about you? I have $70 left. So I started with 50. I went to the lake, which didn't cost any money, just didn't earn me any money either. But I pulled some weeds, so I earned $20, which took me up to 70. And then I went to the baseball game, which didn't cost me anything. And then I decided not to get that video game when it was new, so that didn't cost me anything either. So I ended up with $70 on my worksheet. And since it only costs $50 to go to the trip, I get to go. How about you? Tell me this, would you have made different choices if you had known about the trip earlier on in the process? Like, if I had told you in step 1 that there was going to be a trip coming up and it was going to cost $50, would you have saved more money? People are often encouraged to save for a rainy day or for an unexpected event that would cost them money. For example, your video game system might break unexpectedly, or you might wear out your soccer cleats before the season is over and need new ones. Some people call money that you set aside for those unexpected events their emergency fund. It is always a good idea to set aside money for those rainy days, but you should also set aside money for sunny days, those great opportunities that oftentimes come up without a lot of warning. Now, if you downloaded the rainy day and sunny day worksheet from the website, go ahead and pull that out. This is one that you can do on your own. You're going to list examples of rainy day and sunny day expenses. So remember, rainy day expenses are unexpected negative expenses. Things that can happen, like you break your big brother's video game and you have to replace it. Sunny day expenses are unexpected positive things, like being invited to Disneyland with a friend. If you complete your rainy day, sunny day worksheet and then scan it or take a picture of it, and send it to training@AmericanRivieraBank.com, we will put $2 in your savings account. So just send us a picture of that completed workshop and we're going to put $2 in your savings account. Just send it to training@AmericanRivieraBank.com. Well, thank you for letting me share with you again today. I hope you consider setting aside money for both rainy days and sunny days. One way that you can do that is you can put your money into a savings account at a bank. It's a lot easier not to spend money when that money is out of sight. And keeping your money at a bank is safer than keeping it at home where it could get lost or stolen. If you enjoyed today's lesson, I hope you will join us again next week for our last Teach Children to Save session. Bye.